Everyone, my name is Alok. I'm father of two 9 trees to one of the most beautiful places of the world. I'm an engineer, an MBA, an entrepreneur, traveler, author, blogger, podcaster, a parenting expert, and a business enthusiast for the last 20 years around. And I'm here helping three kinds of people. Number one, people who do have an expertise, they want to monetize it in the form of a business. Number two, people who are doing good in an offline business, they want to move to an online platform. Number three, people who are doing pretty well in offline and online mode, but they are stagnant somewhere. They are not able to upskill and grow. So I, Alok, as a business coach, is going to help you with a specific business strategy in which you will be able to upskill and grow in multiple level of ROIs. So as a business coach, I do keep on talking about several topics, and today I'm going to talk about how a business owner should treat his or her team. Because a business is obviously an ideation which is getting executed with a team of people, right? You can start something on your own, but when you upscale, you need a team. So there is a great importance when a leader leads the team with certain behavioral aspects, and that is how you're going to grow. Few people, become arrogant, or they are very assertive, or you can say very aggressive. At times they leave the basic fundamentals, and that is why they keep on stumbling, and they somehow struggle with creating a specific team. So today the topic which I'm going to cover is very critical in terms of how a business should behave with his or her team. So I'll be talking about 5 major points, right? Number 1, any team which you have created is almost like a co-owner to you. Although they may be salaried, that's okay. You cannot make everybody as a partner or a director in your firm, but anybody and everybody who is associated with you is like a business owner in his own field. Reason being, they are an expert and they are giving their expertise, so their accountability and their ownership is equal to what you are doing, right? Maybe you are the initiator, but they are co-owners, I would say. So behave and talk to them as if they are the co-owners. Make them responsible for their own responsibilities, right? Number 2, you should be empathetic to everyone. Reason being, everybody is leading a life. Some challenges would be there. There is nobody in this world who says that I'm perfectly fine. There would be certain ups and downs. Something going in the family, something going in maybe neighborhood, something going with the children or the parents or something like that. There could be so many things. So you have to be very empathetic with your team and team members. Number 3, see, you are not doing any favor to them, right? They have an expertise and you are paying for it. So there is no obligation. It's not that you are giving the job and they are taking the job, so you are obliging them. No, you should not be treating them as you are going to give some obligations. So it has to be a mutual dependency based on the competence area. You have certain expertise, you have certain competencies, you hire somebody who have different sets of expertise. So it should be a no obligation platform. So you both are mutually dependent on each other. Number 4, respect everyone for their roles and responsibilities. Maybe your guard or the security person, maybe the housekeeping guy, maybe the guy who is serving you tea and coffee. Anybody and everybody, they have a set roles and responsibility, and they are pretty well doing good in whatever job they are into. So respect each and everybody with their roles and responsibility. Don't seek and tell them that somebody is at a lower position or a higher position just because you are taking that way. So anybody and everybody is important. You cannot be safeguarding all those things which a guard can do. So treat everybody with equal respect with the terms of roles and responsibilities. And number 5, it's not last and not the least as well, trust them. Trust every individual because they have trusted in you. They have trusted in your dreams. So they have shook hands with you so that you and the entire team grows. So guys, believe me, these 5 points are going to make you a better leader, a better team leader, a better performer as well. Thank you so much. Bye bye.